You basically have to hold two ideas in your head at the same time. I'm going to win. I will win. I can lose. And if I let off the gas, I will. The third part you have to hold is I can win. I'm not going to let off the gas. And if I start to lose, it's okay because I can win again. I can control this. I can hold this. I've been winning the set. I've continued to win the set, and I can win the next match. I can win the next round. I can win the next exchange. And if I lose an exchange, as long as the match isn't over, so long as you aren't dead, and the rounds and matches and set hasn't finished, you can still win. That has to stay in your head the entire time. Always. Especially when you expect to win or you're winning. An opponent who is losing is very, very dangerous. They're more dangerous than any other point in time because that person, if they're good, will be able to make an adjustment. Because whatever you're doing is killing them. They're dying. They're dying. Which means you're showing your hand. You're showing enough that they're losing and it's working. So at any point in time, they could adjust back and make radical shifts and change. So you have to stay on them. Whatever you're doing that's working, keep doing it. Don't stop it. Don't mix up for no reason. Mix up if you have to, but don't mix up if they're not stopping you from. Again, this is especially true when you're winning already. Don't throw the match. Don't mix yourself up. Okay. So look at this bracket. We got Kyle Robinson. Pretty solid player. And also, Day Street, tell me if this is all making sense as well. Or is this like resonates? This is the problem you're having. Your playstyle also subconsciously shifts when you expect to win. Not so much let off the gas, but you might do things that's not as smart because you think you can afford a silly move. Yeah, no, never. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yes. This is why I don't encourage people to play, even in practice, stupid. Ever. Never play like a dumbass. Why? Especially if you're good. What are you doing? Who's that for? Why are you playing like a dumbass? Play for real. Things that sound so simple but are so hard in execution. Yeah. Well, because there are a lot of places to get tripped up. There are a lot of places to get tripped up, which is why we're going through the VOD a little bit. The first combo breaker. This was the first one I won. And again, I expected to win, and I'd been playing folks, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can beat these folks today. And that weekend, I just fucked everybody up. Not just in the tournament, but like in casuals too. I was just destroying everyone. I barely lost sets, even in casuals that weekend. Because I was just that locked in. I felt good because I had just defended my dissertation for my doctorate. So I was feeling like invincible. And I felt so competent. And I was happy and focused. So I was like, I'm going to go out here and have a good time. So the focus of my going out to this event wasn't just to win. It was to also have a good time. Because I like tournaments and I find them to be fun. A lot of fun. So this was also fun for me. I'm actually a doctor. I'm a psychologist. I'm actually a doctor. I didn't change my name to Dr. Tricky until after I got my doctorate defended. This. I'm sorry, Limey. Okay, so I'm sitting in the front row. So Limey gets up. For the record, this scared me a little bit. I got a little nervous about this. Not because he's a big person who's standing up, but because of the confidence that he displayed in this moment. I'm like, oh crap. He points at me. And I'm like, what? What? That's me over here. I'm like, what? And I'm like, bitch, what? What do you want from me? I'm like, the goozy, fuck you, fuck off, you motherfucker, fuck me, fuck you, go fuck yourself, asshole. That's so I'm doing that because I'm like, wait, what's happening? Why is he pointing at me? Is he talking shit? Gababagool, yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna fuck off. And we like, fuck you, motherfucker. Marcel, yes, all of that. Because I'm like, what? I didn't know he was saying you're next. I mean, I knew he was saying you're next metaphorically. I didn't know I was actually next. I would have just got up and got in his face. But so someone had to tell me. He was like, that's my teammate right there, Rex saying, I'm like, what's going on? I'm laughing now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna kill you, baby. That's me expecting to win, but also conveying, yeah, like that energy really goes her off. I saw him as being confident too. Whether it was an act or not, it didn't matter. Um, I had to not become intimidated in that moment. Regardless of what I thought, regardless of what happened earlier in the tournament, casuals didn't matter. Nothing mattered. All that matters is that I could not let myself mentally get scared, think he has some plan or anything. But also I couldn't let off. So now, this is when I find out I gotta come up. We're not gonna play the whole way through. I'm just gonna, but this because the camera's here, we can do this kind of analysis. All right. So I ham it up a little bit. Now, why am I hamming it up? Because A, it's fun. Two, Limey started it, so fuck you, Limey. And he's a friend of mine, so I'm like, whatever. And like, put on a show a little bit, and I broke character. I'm like, all right, I can't hold this. I love him. And then I'm like, see, look at that, look at that. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So now I go through a ritual. So in tournaments, I have a ritual that I go through when I play in the tournament. I kind of I greet I give him a fist pump or whatever, and then I just have my coat, have my glasses, mask, and I just uncore my thing. All of that automatic stuff, automatic things. It's getting me into the mentality of all right, kill this motherfucker. Get out of, because he's a friend too. So like I have to kill him. I have to kill him. So I gotta turn off the friendly tricky mode to I'm going to fucking murder you mode. My homie, I'm gonna murder this man. Be like around 3 or 4. Well, I can't see without them, so I need them to see. My makeup game, for the record, my makeup game and fit game has gotten so much better since then. It was 2 years ago. Thank God for that mask. Thank God for the mask. Um, so I'm a little frazzled here. I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little like, okay, relax, Ricky. I know you think you're gonna win this, but like, you can still lose. You can still lose. Limey can still kill you. He's beaten you before. You can do it again. Don't get cocky, bitch. And look, there. That's me kind of even there. I'll show you. Right there, as you see me kind of going up and down, that's me breathing super hard because I'm trying to calm myself down. So I'm getting anxious and I felt it. So I breathed. I was like, let's breathe in. It's fine. Focus. You've done this many times before. I've been shaking my head. I'm like, yeah, you've done this before. Is this fine? Relax. Just relax. Calm down. And then I start to style a little bit. I start to do the let's the all right, let's put the controller like this. I'm gonna cross my legs and lean back. Pick my character. That's me reestablishing my confidence, calming back down. That's me being like, this is my home. This stage is my home. I live here. This is mine. How'd you develop this healthy self-esteem, especially after losing? Well, I didn't lose. I had won. It's specifically about how do you keep the right mental state when you're winning, because that's not as often talked about. We'll come back to that. Let me add that to our list. Copy. I hope this is helpful. I know that you mentioned the expectation you had at first. Yes, it is. It is super important. Super important. Because, so like the worst performance I've ever done in a tournament is when I'd won the year before. It's called New York Gathering. I'd won the year before. I'd beaten the best players that were actively playing at that time. Beaten all of them. Felt amazing. Top of the world. I was a fucking queen. And I lost the next year badly. And I lost to the Rock Reaper and somebody else. And I got like 13th place or some shit. It was bad. I don't even count that as a tournament anymore. I'm like, you know, that doesn't count. Basically, it doesn't count because of how bad it was. Basically, you were like winning. I just want to ask before I forgot. Okay, taking notes. Okay, cool. It was 13th place, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 13. I forgot the exact number. For added lower combo breaker was 4 months after Frosted Frosting, where you had one without ever dropping a match. There we go. Exactly. So Limey was also coming in pretty confident as well, which is part of why I was like, I haven't fought Limey offline in a while. Maybe he's gonna fucking kill me. I don't know. Like he's not. Limey's not free. Limey's not free. Very much not free. Okay. So yeah, I'm like right here looking at him, being like, I think I could beat this motherfucker. But I actually don't know what's going on with Limey's head here because he had shades on. Okay, so we're gonna. So we're gonna start the very first round, the first maybe match actually. Is there only 2 rounds? Three matches, right? I'm just gonna. So how I start? I run the same shit I always run. Don't change it. Don't change a thing. Run your normal shit. Right there because I did so you won't know because you don't PPF. But what I just did there to block that kick, that low sweep of his, and I blocked and I punished it perfectly, max punish. That was a confident booster for me. Because look at my health. I'm about to die, bro. I'm dying. I'm losing. I'm losing the match that I'm expecting to win, that other people expect me to win, and I'm fucking losing. Round 1. Holy shit. Oh my God. So that block was huge for me. It gave me a confidence boost. I'm like, right. Doesn't matter how much health you have. Doesn't matter what differential is. Doesn't matter how many rounds you have. You're going to win this. Just play your game. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't flounder. Don't lose hope. And don't lose faith. And stay focused on him. Nothing else. I even lost the first fucking round. So here's the thing about when someone wins the first round. Believe in the heart of cards. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Believe in your mix-ups. Believe in your abilities to adapt and counter your opponent. When someone wins a match or a round, sometimes they might start to do things that aren't as good to do. They might change their style a little bit. Might become a little more risky. Might feel themselves a little bit. And I don't know whether that was happening here, but like you can also capitalize on that. So whoever starts to feel themselves too early, specifically in a tournament set, might lose. Now you gotta show them shit, or it's gonna be show them what shit. Again, all right, this was huge too. He did some weird ass shit and I lost the exchange. Again, I'm winning, but like, that was kind of weird. Oh, it's gonna be too late. Like data? Like frame data? They could just start playing totally different. Yes, exactly. Right. I got you now. Yeah. So I tighten up. I start playing smaller and safely because I'm like, holy crap, he's doing some weird shit. I was going and I'm losing. Let me even this up and stop him. Because this is me. I can still feel the anxiety now looking at the bot. Again, I'm like, okay, let me do let me do a confident thing. Let me just read him and try to hit him out of something. And he knocks me right out of it. Now I gotta guess. And I lost another exchange. I gotta guess again. And I fucked up again. And now I'm like, God fucking damn it, Lima, you motherfucking bitch. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad as fuck right here. Finally block something. That move of his right there, you may not know. I would have died if I get hit by that. That hit me, I would be dead. I would have lost a round. Okay? I would have lost the fucking guy who hits it. So that was a threatening move he just did, but it was also kind of huge that I blocked it. But he's still plus. It's still his turn. Even though I blocked it, it's still his turn. So I gotta guess again. Now, I went big balls, put my tits on the table, and said, you know what, bitch? I'm calling your bluff. You're gonna back off. And he did. Objectively, the choice I made there was incorrect. Okay, it was incorrect. But I had a feeling. I'm losing still, though. I'm still losing. I'm still losing. I'm losing every single fucking exchange. That mattered. I am losing. Oh, this is important. So round starts are really important. They're very emotional moments. They're very based on emotion. So how do I start? All right, so I lost the first round because I did some, second round because I did some stuff, something crazy. He beat me for it. Now I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna be afraid because there's so many things Life A can do round start that will destroy my life bar, and I can't really stop him from doing it. I have to make a call or play passive, and I tried to play passive and I was losing. So now I'm like, shit, okay, I can't play passive. I gotta do something that's aggressive. I gotta stop him from playing his game. Okay, I'm gonna elbow him, which gives me a counter hit. Now I can run my shit, throw his ass. Okay, got some breathing room. Quarter of his health, one fifth of his health is gone now. Again, I'm playing safe. I'm trying not to die because I'm afraid. I'm fearful. Still fearful. But it's my turn there. Same choice. Elbowed him. Got the frame advantage. It allowed me to do a throw. This time he breaks it. Okay, great. Cool, fine. Another safe move for me. I'm still tightening up. This is me tightening up. Saying, all right, I don't know what this man is doing right now, but I want to lose. So I'm not going to do anything outside of what's required. He did the punish there. Good. He could have punished me harder, but whatever. Lace punishes are trash. With punish him. Okay. So here now I'm okay. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Did I win that one? Okay. Yeah. We'll play through this round. That way you can see the camera reaction. That's kind of chill out. Now I'm starting to feel myself. Now I'm starting to feel that Sabrina's punish. Oh my god, they are so horrible. I'm so sorry. Umile is also one of the worst characters in the game. He might be like one better than Eileen. This is exactly even matchup. I think it's in Lay's favor. Now I'm reading him. I'm going in hard. And I'm feeling confident again. I've come back, and I'm also thinking, okay, Limey was up 2 when I was 1, so maybe he was thinking I'm going to win this, and me coming back and saying I don't care. That can crush a motherfucker, and I felt something happening to him here. I said, I'm gonna go the fuck in. I'm gonna go big. That what I did there was huge. That was a huge moment. I hopped over him because I was like, thinking, you ain't gonna hit me. Not gonna hit me. Not gonna hit me. Even then, I got back turn hit. I'm like, that's a funny hit. You weren't ready for that. And then right there, I'm like, oh wait, okay, maybe this was a bad idea. Shit, crap. Look at my health bar. Oh my god. Maybe I got too excited. Did I lose this one? I did. And I lost. I lost the first match. Okay? I lost the first match. Now look at me. Look at me looking at him. I'm like, this mother fucking bitch ass punk beat me. First match. The only match I lost the entire fucking tournament. Look at me shake. I'm shaking my head. I'm like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. How the fuck? Eh, And that's me saying, change stage. Getting off this bullshit thing. Like, change this fucking stage. So I'm a little tilted here. Because again, I was expecting to win. I'm losing the first match. Oh, is BF fairly balanced game? Yes, it is. So I mean, in VF is fine. A lot of games. There are many ways to kind of get extra time. Hey, Solo, there are many ways to get time to recollect. So I changed stage partly because I wanted him not be able to move. I wanted more walls. Partly because I wanted this time to just recollect. Change the conditions a little bit. Okay, so we won't watch this whole one because I just want to show us I just want to show you the reaction shots that they might give us. Tricky, ID ranked all the way to orange from Shinryu, then climb back. Yeah, because you never really lost your rank. Uh, so all right, so I won closely here, and then here I fucking murdered him 3-0. This is when I start feeling confident. And day 3, this is the moment you're talking about. But I wanted to show you the process because this wasn't the only moment that had happened. This was the moment where I was going to win. And I'm like, I'm going to win this. But this is the moment that you're asking about. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm going to win this. 3-0, I got this. And then I'm like, you're done. You're done. So here's that was the boastful mode. That was the I'm the best. I'm untouchable. I'm going to fuck your shit up. If you are sure you're gonna win, you believe it, let that motherfucker know. Let him fucking know it. Let them feel the pressure and the confidence of you. If you're next to them, be like, let's go, baby. You know, like, so me only on stage, only on stage, only on stage, Limey, only on stage. Y'all are gonna see in the other set with my other second combo breaker, very different. But what if you do that and get cooked? No, 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 no. You won't get cooked because you know you're gonna win. You're about to win. You have to win. It's yours. You're not gonna get cooked because you're winning, and you're gonna keep winning. Now, granted, if I hadn't won that set, let me show you. I want to get to my. Just show it. If I hadn't won it 3-0, I wouldn't have done throat slit. But because the first one, I lost the first match. I won the second one close. It was like 3-2 round count. Then I go 3-0. I got you. I got you. You ain't coming back from this. Well, so internally, okay, so this is super important. Internally, I was not popping off. Only externally. This is a mind game. This is the mind game of tournaments. Offline. Internally, I'm like, okay, he might be pissed. I don't know if he's pissed or not. And there are certain opponents, I'm going to show you certain opponents who I wouldn't do this against. I know Limey a little bit better, so I didn't think this would happen to him. Some players, when they get mad, they play way better and they play way differently. And you don't want to make them mad. Like Jacko. Jacko's like that. If you make him mad, he becomes a fucking demon. If he's calm, he's still really good, but he's not like this demonic beast of a man who I just don't know how to read. So I don't like Jacko getting angry at me when I'm playing in a tournament. I try to keep him calm. Actually, I don't talk shit to him. Like, just Just stay calm, dude. Just don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad. Everything will be fine. I'll make it through this. Just don't get him mad, okay? I know you wouldn't like Taco when he's angry. It's literally how it is. Um, so how to channel the rage? I don't know how he does it. I don't use that as a um healthy gamer. Dr. K talks about it as like dirty fuel. And I agree. I think dirty fuel is a really good analogy. I don't like using that as a fuel source because it's dirty, it's corrosive, it hurts over the long term. I don't think he does this anymore, but like, I just know I don't want to make Jacko angry. It's weird because some people are like that, and other people you can just win because you made. Yeah. It depends. It depends on how they are. You have to know what you where you are. I can go back and forth. Depends what's going on. Dr. Clay collab. When I'd love to do that. One of these days. So this is me cooling off. I'm looking for reactions from Limey, and Limey is giving me nothing. He doesn't move. He's just breathing. He's barely moving his hands. Finally, some sign of life, and I'm like, hey, good. Finally. All right, you're still alive. I'm like, are you mad now? That make you mad? And I'm like, hey, good. He's fine. He's okay. All right, cool. He knows this is still a meme. Now he picks my character's stage. He chose that stage on his own. He did parry that shit. Fucking invulnerability. But I don't know what internally was going on for him, right? But I just told you how internally I was like, oh my God, I might win this. This is kind of awesome. And I really want to win this. Let's just close it out. That's the thought. Let's just close it out. Don't do anything stupid. Keep doing what you're doing. Believe in yourself. Don't play stupid. I don't know how this set went. Oh no, this actually goes. This is a great example. Okay, so what happens? First round out. Okay, I'm losing. He's beating me on my character stage, which is supposed to be a power up for me. So I'm like, oh fuck, I made him mad. Damn it. But also, I'm in winner's bracket, so I'm like, I can afford to lose if I have to. I don't want to lose, but I can afford it. You want to pick Taco State, but I knew that you play Confident Taco, so I picked the cage because it's better for Life A than it's for Eileen. You're correct. Thank you for following XKs and Chagas. Don't you love having both players in the chat? Hey, really enjoyed your content on YouTube? Thank you. You're welcome. So I'm still popping off a little bit. That was a pop off move. But I'm not. He's playing differently enough that I'm like, shit. Now I'm like shaking a little bit. I'm like, oh man, that throat thing didn't work on him at all. Just like you were saying, Daystreet, what happens if you get cooked? I got cooked first round. It's looking like the first match again. Now he's doing nothing. In that moment, I'm like, oh fuck, he's changed again. Shit, fuck. Being back to the point of, well, what happens when you think you're gonna win? This is what happens. You get anxious. So what I do? I get aggressive, and he still clams up, and I get more aggressive, and I lose. Try to bring it in, try to clam him down, and I finally, okay, I stopped the bleeding. All right, cool, we got him. We're still in this. We can still give him the throat slash. Start off the most conservative round start of the entire set. We've logged that so far. I don't know how the other one started, but this, me just standing there and blocking, that is me saying I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't want anything to happen to me. I'm just going to stand here. I'm too afraid to even move because anything you do could kill me, and I don't know what you're going to do. So I'm just going to stand here and just hope to God you don't do anything I can get fucked up. And I got him. Doing a failed evade. That was him making an error. He should have canceled that, but he didn't. Or he parried, or he evaded too late. One or the other. An error was made by him. That was important. To know when your opponent's making errors. If they're making an error versus they just didn't know, doesn't matter. Effectively, it's the same. makes a big read and fucks me up. I'm like, oh damn it, oh damn it. And here we're gonna go. So now he ties it up. This is the final round. I'm feeling it here. Granted, I can still just win second set. Like it doesn't matter. I haven't lost the whole set. I only lost one match. I can afford to lose another one. Recognizing the area and we don't act on it is two important things. Sometimes there's no action to actually take. Actually, it's just a matter of it gives you insight into your opponent's mental state. If they're making mistakes at this point in time in the match, then you can infer that they're feeling pressure, that they're feeling nervous, which gives me confidence as a result. The more mistakes I see from them, the more confident I feel because I'm like, well, I'm not making mistakes. Okay, so this is good. Come on, play. The wall guy was huge. That was me being like, you should break this. I always do back throw. And now I'm blocking things. I'm actually playing at a better level. I'm playing out of my mind. And I'm like, you know what? I want to kill you with a move I haven't used the entire weekend against you, which is this. That. I love winning tournaments with that particular move. I love it. Feels so good. Because I can stand up and do whatever I want. And I know I've won. And I got up. And it worked out, you know? Gave him a hug. So like everyone who's watching, you see how relieved I am? Look at how relieved I look. Fucking think out from the goddamn screen. I'm like, God damn, I almost lost that. Shit. Some camera photos were coming through. And now I can relax. Now I'm breathing. Now I'm like, all right, cool. We survived. Now this is a very different tournament. And here, there's no. We're gonna mute that because I sounded like shit in that video. But I like the content, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep this music on. You don't want to make anger. I don't want to lose to you here. I don't want to get out. I do not want to get sent to losers bracket. I don't like Jeffrey. I fight Jeffrey all the time, but he's really hard. He's a hard matchup. If I fuck up, I die. So we do a little thing. I pop off a little bit, and Jacko's like, all right, Tricky, all right, Tricky, all right, Tricky. Calm down, all right? That's him going, calm down. That's him going, calm down, Tricky. I know you beat my ass, all right? You beat my ass. And I'm like, I know it. And then I'm telling him, no, how stressed out I was. Now I'm telling him how stressed I was. And he's like, it's okay, man. It's okay, hon, all right? That's the conversation happening right there. Oh, the picture I have on my profile, on my YouTube and on my Twitch and my everything, that's that crowd. That's the crowd. This is the main stage, final day. This is day 2. Okay, so now we're gonna skip ahead. There's Limey, beautiful man. So I fought Tango Man twice. Here, I'm a little nervous. I'm not expecting to win yet. I look amazing, I must say. I did a great job with that fit. That looks good. Great dress. Great dress. The lighting was pretty poor there, so you don't get to see the glory of the dress, but really, that was a good dress. I'm quite happy with how I looked in that. We're gonna go through this one quickly, because we're still trying to keep on the theme of expecting to win. Tango Man is in losers finals. Paul, the guy I was fighting earlier today, that Paul, this is him, same guy, and Jacko. Who's Jacko? The motherfucker. I was like, oh God, I have to beat him. I have to beat him. And I have to take him seriously, or I might die. I was scared of either one of them. Any of these 3 motherfuckers, I'm like, oh man, I can beat them, but I could also lose to them. And I was a little nervous. And I didn't know who was going to win. Normally, I can kind of guess who's going to win. I put my money on Jacko because he's been in so many tournaments. So I'm like, all right, well, Jacko typically wins these things. I'm gonna say Jacko's going to win this. So I'm mentally kind of preparing for Jacko. But Jacko's not who shows up. Paul wins this. Paul won that set. And then he lost the set versus Tango Man. And when I'm watching him versus Tango Man, I'm like, please, Tango Man, beat him, please, because I'm scared to death of Paul. Actually, I'm scared to death of his motherfucking Paul. So luckily, Tango Man won, and I was able to fight Tango Man in grand finals, not Paul, because I was like, oh god, Paul. Like I think I can win, but I don't know. And you see how he beats me sometimes in casual. So like he's not easy to beat. So basically, you also have to be good at reading your brackets in a tournament and guessing who's going to win. You really need to know who gives a fuck what the public thinks about skill level of XYZ player. You, as a competitor, need to have your own objective assessment of how strong someone is. And fuck what everybody else says. You get to have your own opinion on who's going to win in certain matchups. One player versus another. You don't got to tell anybody. No one needs to know. But I typically look at a bracket and I can tell, okay, this is the person to get here. They're going to get there. They're going to fight this person. They're going to lose. This person's going to win. I can do that. And I'm right a lot of the time. Sometimes I'm wrong. And here, this time I was wrong, but I wasn't even sure either. But I was like 80-30 thinking Jack was going to win. So I was betting on it. And I was wrong, which threw me off a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're going to skip ahead to when we sit down. So I'm thinking, I just beat this motherfucker already. And look at me. I'm even dancing in my chair. I am dancing in my fucking chair, rocking out to the music. I'm like, yeah, got this ass. What the hell are you listening to? Nikkei. Okay, good. Let's make it loop playlist. Okay. So now I'm like locking in. I'm counting down. All right. Get back into the head of the game. Okay, get back into the game. And here's why I was dancing partly. He picked Go. I already fought his Go earlier. He plays two characters, Aoi and Go. I was like, if he plays Go, I'm going to destroy him. I'm going to win this. If he plays Aoi, I might lose. He didn't pick Aoi. He played Go. And initially, I'm like, well, maybe he has something in mind. I don't know. Maybe I should be worried. Fighting in tournaments are actually super hard. Like, damn, you expected in order to have the easiest path to winning the whole thing to go flawless, the pressure. Oh my god, yeah. They are hard, but they give such a rush. Oh my god, they give the biggest rush. I love it. So here, I'm like, all right, I don't really know what's going to happen here. I haven't fought his Go a lot. Maybe maybe he's been hiding Go, and this is him busting it out to fuck me up. I don't know. So let's take a look. See what happened. How'd the first round go? I back off. I play my regular shit. Gotta say, low-key, I played way better this tournament than last year, the year before that. I was like, that box set was fucking clean. That was clean. So now I'm just hitting him out of shit. And he's not, one exchange has really happened and he's already almost dead. Granted, I'm doing a lot of crazy shit. I'm just, this was the moment I'm like, okay, I can win this. We're gonna skip forward. I want to see if they show you how badly did I win. Was it 3-0? It was 3-0. Yeah. No round. And then second set. Skip forward. Rounds are important when it comes to the emotional point. Like, did I win this also no rounds lost? No rounds lost. Bro, fam, this tournament, I fucking rocked it. Like, when I won, I fucking won. This is because with Eileen, when you play her, you can't get hit. So, like, a lot of other characters can afford to get hit, so they can have strategies that kind of incorporate getting hit in them. I don't. So when I win big. When I lose, I can lose big too, or small, but when I win really big. Here I'm like, all right, I got this guy. I got him. I'm gonna show you the moment that I started to feel pressure. Here it comes. This is the round. Ooh, I started to shake. This is the moment where I'm like, all right, I can win this. I'm one round away. I've not lost a single round. I can win this. This is the round, day 3, when I started to think about, I'm about to win this. This is, again, the moment you're talking about. Look what happens to me. Look what happens to me. He starts playing kind of weird, doing weird shit. And I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck. He's playing weird now. What do I do? What do I do? Fuck. Okay, break the throw. Here it comes. Here comes the tilt. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I got wrung out? Really? I died? Like, I didn't think I was gonna die. I knew I could get hit, but I fucking died. Wait, that's the same video. Fucker. Oh yeah. Yeah. On the inside, that's me. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's right. You're right. On the outside, I'm doing this. Yeah. Blimey, you are so good. I mean, fairness. Well, what? Fair. Who gives a fuck about fair or unfair in the field of battle? Those are judgments. Those are judgments of what's happening, which has no place in the battlefield of emotions and fighting and winning. All that matters is what happened. Fair? There's no fairness in fighting. There's no fairness here. His character's stronger than mine. I know that. I knew that when I picked the character. I have to accept everything that comes with the character, or switch. And I'm like, I'm not switching. Fuck this. I think I can fucking beat people's ass with her. I think motherfuckers are just lazy. So I'm gonna learn her and play her better than anybody fucking else is. And show them she's still good if you play her properly. But unfortunately here, I miscalculated. Got wrung out. Now I knew I got wrung out, but I was mad. Oh man, was I mad. Did we get a camera shot? Okay, so we didn't have as good camera work on this tournament because they had better camera work in the first year. So you saw more reaction shots. So here, this is important because I'm mad, but I'm still confident. And because I lost that round, I'm no longer thinking about the win. I'm now thinking I'm going to kill this motherfucker who can rob that goddamn round from me. I could have won this shit without losing a fucking round, and you little bitch ass motherfucker ringed me out. You stole that round from me. You stole my perfect no round loss. Losing round, you motherfucker. Check this out. And granted, I like him. He's a cool guy. Tengu's a very cool dude. Cool. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do what you did to me back. I'm gonna do exactly what you did to me right back to you. But I'm gonna do it even better. It's gonna hurt you more. So I'm setting it up. I'm setting up still. He doesn't know I'm setting it up. And the second he did that evade toward the wall, I was like, all right, you're done. You fucked up. You shouldn't have done that. You should have gone the other way. Is he gonna do it again? I think he does it again. Yep, he did it again, right there. That's when he was fucked. Now his back's to the wall. I was recognizing that. I didn't care about my health. But you changed my health. Let me make it smaller. Look at my health. Look at my health. I'm half health. Took a lot of hits. He's at almost 100% health bar. He's taking damn near no damage. I barely swung at this motherfucker. Okay? Look at what happens. Look at this. Out of the ring. I took this motherfucker's life bar and said, fuck you. My fucking heels. Fucking heels. Right there. Went, Pulled that shit. Okay. I was actually wearing these exact same shoes. You saw it. Fuck your couch, motherfucker. So I did that. I didn't expect him to get rung out. I expected him to hit the wall. I knew he could get rung out potentially. But then I'm like, thank you so much. You know, I appreciate the set. You were so strong. Cause I do clown on people during sets. I'm very, I'm not nice when I'm fighting a person. I know that about myself. I have to kind of do that because it keeps me from not playing as hard as I should. So after the set, I'm very thankful. I'm like, you know, thank you so much. You're cool, dude. You're so strong. Fought so well. And now I went over a couple times here. I'm like, I want chat to understand what just happened. I want to show you the pop off. Pop off doesn't come here. You don't pop off till you're one. Bam, pop off. I'm like, yeah, that. And he's like, ah, oh, fine, whatever. You know, you can see inside. I'm like, I do a little Eileen pose. I wish someone had taken a shot of that. Doesn't it? Looks very nice. I have it right over there. And now I'm like, yes, yes. That's the shot. That's the shot. Right here. Hold on. You've seen the shot, right? There. That's the shot. That's the pose. This is the picture you see on my channel. On the top. Right here. That's the shot. This is this moment right here. This exact moment. That was when I was like, okay, we did it. We did it. We won. We won the fucking trophy. We fucking won the trophy. Fuck yeah. I'm like, whew. All right. Now I put our coat back on, relax, bring it back in, reel it back in. We're fine. We did it. And they don't show the ceremony, do they? And the ceremony, that's where you get to pop off. That's where you get to feel it. That's where you get to exhale. That's where you get to really like bask in your moment. The fam had the best fucking. I love this person's hair. Their hair is just they look like a goddamn angel. And then I get it. I finally got it. He's like, okay, hold it up. Okay, here it is. Boom. I look like a showgirl where I like held it actually, because everyone who sees it, they're like, "Are you like that was like you won that?" I'm like, yeah, it was mine. That's mine. My trophy. I'm holding it up in victory. I think I'm holding it up to give it to somebody else. Like, no, I'm holding it up for me. It's mine. Even there, I'm like still feeling it. Also, I was sick, but yeah, that's. I think the best way I can kind of explain. So, chat, what did we learn here today? Not a rhetorical question. I am actually asking, what did we learn today about? There's something you gotta do. Pop off the stage. Good idea. Yes, with tilt, but also when you're winning. Several overtures over. That's a nice one. Yeah, I like that. It's a good one. So this mental, emotional journey in a tournament setting is something that I think I do very well in my game anyway. Refocus between games, regardless. Right. It becomes just as important on a win as it is on a loss. Because on a loss, you gotta like you gotta rein it in. On a win, enter with confidence and know that you can win. Yeah. Meditate. Meditation is actually OP. Meditation is legit OP. Please nerf. Meditation OP. O fucking P. I was gonna say I'm famous for meditating between sets, but like most people don't even notice I'm doing it anymore. I used to do it much longer in the past, but now I do it more quickly. I don't get that anxious as I used to. But yeah, meditation is OP. It's OP as fuck, and it will make you stronger. Okay, Tekken time. That's some more questions. I answered all the questions. Do you meditate the same way between rounds, between sets? Yeah, if I need to. Between rounds, it's harder because they can press your opponent can press start whenever they want to, and then you'll like you need your eyes have to be open for that. Do you have any particular way of centering quickly? The meditation, the breathing. Boom, that right there. That's it. Yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Forgot all about that. Yeah, I had my headphones on and off. Like I wanted to hear the crowd, but I didn't want to hear the crowd, and I couldn't focus. 'Cause I couldn't hear the sounds. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't hear the crowd. That was my first time playing in front of that many people. Like I'd never played a major before, and been on main. I'd never been on main stage before, because our game's always on the side, small stage. We don't get main stages ever. It's the first time ever I'd done that, so it was a big deal for me. For some reason, it feels easier to not stress completely when I'm closer to losing. That's because there's nothing at stake. When you're losing, there's nothing to be lost. You're already losing, especially if you expect to lose. Drugs. Right, it's nothing to lose. Right. So you have to play with that energy when you're winning as well. You have to play as if you've already won. Like you have to imagine two realities at the same time. Two parallel universes and outcomes. One of them, you won. And another one, you lost. Both are true and both happened in some reality. And it's up to you, in this one, to create the winning scenario. Be the winner, not the loser. Know that that scenario where you lost is possible and could be there. But that's not going to be you. And if it is going to be you, don't worry about it. Because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway. So will the winning version of yourself. The stress of being about to win is really some fake shit. Because like you were winning already to get there. Right. I mean, it boils down to fear of success. That's what that is. If you want to give it a more, clinical term, it's fear of success. Why are you nervous? Why are you afraid of succeeding? Because it's not performance anxiety at that point, because you're already performing. You're already winning. You're winning. You're in the process of winning. You are actually winning right now. And in the process of winning and becoming aware of your winning, which is why meditation is important. Because what meditation does is it stops you from being so self-centered and self-aware in a way that gets in your way. Meditation allows you to see yourself as part of a whole, as part of a larger entity of being in spiritual connection to others and to the space and time you're in. That's what it lets you do. It takes you out of yourself. It takes you out of your own experience by becoming connected to yourself and to your physicality. Centers your brain. Yes, the monk. Oddly enough, I like to think of this as a Zen fighter. I'm a Zen fighter. I have a book. Zen Lessons, The Art of Leadership. The book, lots of little Zen sayings in it. Specifically around leadership. My vice president of my university gave that to me many years ago as a Christmas present. And my brain can be so slippery sometimes. Release the brain. Turn it off. Now, how do we explain that feeling when we're winning, but it still isn't like good enough? Like when you're winning and you feel like you're not winning? That feeling, Zenny? I haven't looked at it in a while. It's been years. We could. My brain's so slippery. Thank you for following Wazoo. Doesn't get hit by any of my mix-ups. Your brain doesn't get hit by your own mix-ups. That's hilarious. It's exactly what I think of when I back down because because I am Zen. Yes. Thank you for following, Ryan, Alyssa. When you're winning but you don't feel like you're winning, Well, there are two variations of that. Like for instance, when I was winning, I got my set with Paul, the second set with him, where I went 10-1. Was it 10-1? Was it 10-1 or 10-2? What was it? I don't even know anymore. What was it? I gotta go back. Look what the score. What the fuck was the score? Also, like I don't hold on to victories that like that long, which I probably should. Actually, hold on to them longer in my mind. That'd be a good thing to do. What was it? Was it? It was 10-1. Wow, you know, I fucking rocked it. So I was winning. I won the set, but I didn't feel like I was winning. It didn't feel easy. It felt hard. Like winning, but not executing on the things you want well enough. So it doesn't feel like a win. How strong is the opponent you're fighting in that situation? This is very important. Question. I'll wait. I haven't really looked into Zen or its principles like that. I love Zen. I would say they're strong. So you're fighting a strong opponent. I'll get to you, Wazoo, in a second. And strong, what do you mean according to Zen? What's a very Zen thing to do? I'm trying to hold on to many people at once. Ooh, excuse me. So you're winning against a strong opponent, but it doesn't feel like you're winning because you're making a mistake, but you still win. Oh, yeah. Well, it's good and bad. Like you don't want to hold on for too long, but you don't want to like not hold on to it at all. You want to hold on to it just enough to give yourself the joy and excitement and pleasure of the win, and being able to feel it and experience it fully without fear. What's Wazoo saying? One day in a tournament, my match was fast approaching, and so was my stomach ache. I couldn't believe it, nerves. For just a minor tournament, doesn't matter how minor tournament it is, your brain doesn't. If you're feeling anxious, it's what it is. Finds out I just had to take a fat shit. I'm so happy to hear you won that. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. Our world is a better place. I haven't heard that story. Imagine living in a world without that story in it. Okay. So, we turn this off and that one on. Filters down a little bit. Here, I think we're good now. Okay, so you're in Valorant right now, so you can listen to me, that's fine. Limey, what do you say? Win game, feel nothing, lose game, voices come back. Don't let the voices win. Don't let the voices win. Don't let them win. I'm thinking for a second. Need some water. Oh, a win doesn't take a win, right? And you're a strong opponent. So what? You're only allowed to feel good about a win when you're winning without making mistakes against a strong opponent? That what that mean? I would say the strength of your opponent matters here, because if they're like not strong and you're winning and you're making mistakes, I understand not really feeling like good about that win, because you could be saying to yourself, well, my opponent was stronger, I would have lost, right? But if your opponent is strong and you're making mistakes and you're still winning, that means if you hadn't made those mistakes, we'd be beating them even harder. You'd be like godlike. But so it's when I'm winning and I'm making mistakes and I'm still winning, that's a good thing. That means I have area for growth. That means I can get stronger. Those are the areas that you can get better at. That's a good thing. That just means you can win harder in the future. I ain't working as but you win anyway. Yeah. If it's a strong opponent, like an opponent who's too good, then like it just means you're that much better. You can afford to lose things and make mistakes and still win. That means you're like really godlike. It means you're really good. It's a plus on you. The only way you can feel bad is if like you're not like giving yourself credit for the win. All that matters is the win. It doesn't matter, unlike in baseball, how you play the game. All that matters is that you won. Nothing else matters. You could be dropping all your combos. You could be flubbing all kinds of shit. But did you win? Yeah. Did you win against a strong opponent? Yeah. Okay, then you won. Those other things you just fucked up means that you have air for growth. And maybe no. Here's where it might not feel so good. Well, maybe you're like, well, I want to fight stronger opponents, and if I did this versus them, I would lose. You're right, you would. And it just means you have air for growth. That's all it means. It means you're not there yet, but you'll get there. Just keep practicing and focus on those things that you noticed that you were doing wrong. But yeah, I would challenge the idea of like you're not allowed to feel good about your win if you. We're not necessarily saying that. I'm adding that to it, but you're allowed to feel good about your wins, regardless of how you got them. How do you develop healthy self-esteem after losing? That was another question that was asked. A win is a win. Yeah, it really boils down to a win's a win. Who cares how you got it? You won. You won. And let's say people say to you, all right, well, you won like a little bitch. That's some bullshit you won with. You wouldn't win that again with that. That's fake Tekken. That's fake Virtual Fighter. That's fake Street Fighter. That's not the real, pure version of the game. You're doing some bullshit. You don't deserve that win. You don't deserve to feel good about that win because you didn't do it honestly because you're a fucking liar. All right? But no, you won. And you look cute doing it. Exactly. Exactly. So you might say, all right, well, you know what? If this win is so illegitimate, this victory was so fake, so unreal, certainly you wouldn't be able to do it again, would you? Would you? Oh, you won again? And again? And even better than the first time? Really? Wow. And you're still fucking shit up? And you're still beating them and you're beating them harder? Oh my God. They must be livid. They must be so mad about you beating the fuck out of them looking all pretty and shit. Oh. The horror. The horror. The utter horror. Yeah, no. Don't. Fuck them. And if you have to for yourself, like, this is going to the second question here of this. This one here. This one here. I'm afraid to put notepad on the screen. I don't want it to break everything. I'm afraid. Fear. Here it is. I'll put it here. Fuck. Okay, so that one is related to what you're saying right now. Same idea. If you're winning and you feel bad about it because you're making mistakes, it's kind of similar to this idea of like, you know, how do you develop a healthy self-esteem, especially after losing? Your self-esteem, self-worth, and self-value should not be attached to your performance. Say that again. Your self-esteem, self-value, and self-worth should not be attached to your performance. It's yours. You've earned it. It's always yours. And nothing you do in the game can give it to you. And no one can give it to you. It's yours. You have to give it to yourself. You don't have to earn it. You're imbued with it by simply the fact that you exist. I say that. It's hard for me too. Okay, so I'm also talking to myself here. It's easier to talk to you about it, but this is harder to do. Yeah, I felt something there. I felt something myself. I felt like I was calling on something there, you know? We went someplace else for a minute. Win game, feel nothing. Lose game, voices come back. Yeah, well, so basically, right, you don't want the voices to come. Don't have those. But who even asked that question? Who was that? Shit. But yeah, I would examine it. Like, if you did everything perfectly, would you feel good? Would you feel better? But then you feel better about your win? Do you have to play perfectly to feel good about your wins? But basically, like, you're like saying, I don't have permission to feel good about my wins unless I do it under some arbitrary set of rules that I've established for myself. Which you might, you know, people play Melee, they have all kinds of arbitrary rules about those games. It's perfectly fine to have them, but everyone agrees on them. So, you know, the only problem is when you have arbitrary rules that aren't agreed upon. That like you're playing the game on hard mode and no one said you have to do that. No one said you gotta do that shit. Who said who said you gotta do everything perfect to win? You're clearly winning without it. So who needs it? Ah, okay, Zenny. So if you practice, that means you shouldn't be making mistakes ever? Especially against a strong opponent? I mean, think back to our earlier point about how when you're tilted, when you're anxious, when you're feeling strong emotions, when you're getting excited about potentially winning something, your frontal lobe starts to turn off, right? So you're fighting a strong opponent, you're overloaded, you're doing something you've been practicing, and you're finding you don't do it perfectly in the match because you're under pressure. That's expected. You should expect that to happen. It means that you have not sufficiently automatized that behavior and action yet. It means you haven't practiced it enough under pressure. So the way you solve that is by playing under pressure more. You have to acclimate yourself to the pressure.